So you've found the perfect home. But high mortgage rates have you second guessing. The Churchill Mortgage team says waiting to buy can be a costly mistake. Try their free 15-minute analysis to see the difference between buying now versus waiting for lower rates. Visit churchillmortgage.com to learn a smarter way to build wealth through home ownership. This is a paid advertisement. NMLS ID 1591. NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. 1749 Mallory Lane, Suite 100, Brentwood, Tennessee 37027.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, J360 Legion? How are you all doing today? This is J-Man, of course, and let me just tell you, this is episode 140, right? We are really climbing it up with the Mini Bites. Now, as you all know, it's a new week, a new lineup of shows ahead, and not to mention, it feels so damn good to be back on the main scale of doing things. Love being a content creator, love making this content for all of you guys, and, you know, the TikTok is great. Just had my first TikTok troll, man, it was awesome. Made him feel less of a person, whoever the hell that is, but let me just tell you this. It goes without saying, you step in the ring with J-Man, J-Man's gonna hit you. Simple as that. But not only that, though, I want to say it feels so good. That's how I know I was back, man, because apparently anytime you see that J360 logo, I'm right there next to it, damn it. That's the whole point. And, you know, of course, you know, it's been like, 3 weeks or so? So, yeah, it's time to go ahead and get this thing swinging. And not only that, like, J360 TV is looking good, too. Let's see, we got one show done. Now we got 7 more to go. And hey, I just want you guys to realize, just because we got another season of jams happening, this Friday, I might add, Thursday is the deadline, okay? So, you know, 5 p.m. Eastern, that's it. No more submissions for 51. We'll make room for 52 at that point. But I want to go ahead and say, though, it's going to be an amazing season. I can just feel it. And not to mention, a lot of y'all asked me about Jams TV. Yes, Jam TV is coming back. It's just not happening right now, because of Space Force's Summer Bash. Hey, gotta take some time, baby. I'll let you know when it's happening, though. And we're gonna do things a little bit differently. Matter of fact, I think Hangouts is gonna get a different time slot soon. But I'll keep you guys posted, you know, on how things are looking. But let me get into what today's about. So, you know, say that you're working really hard, right? And at the end of the day, you're trying to figure out, like, what worth is, like, what value is. And say, like, you know, you look at your peers sometime, and they always talk about, like, what the hottest thing that's happening right now, the loveliest trend, and all of what went viral. Like, you know, like, certain people are going back to school, so they're sending pictures of their kids out there to let everybody know, because, hey, it's my business that your kid is going to school soon. So, you know, even though I don't have any sort of payment at all about it. But, you know, it's one of those kind of things. And see, some people take to heart about this stuff. You know, just like what I said about the TikTok troll and all that kind of stuff. In a way, that's like a rite of passage. You know, if you're dealing with trolls and stuff like that, you must be doing something right, or people that have opposition to things, because that's how you know. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there's a trap to that, and it's called validation. A lot of people do stuff because of validation. Like, you look at, like, a lot of the stuff around here, from the Patreons to the OnlyFans to the, you know, the people who make partner on Twitch and all that kind of stuff. Validation. All of the numbers games around here, because that's how you know that your stuff is worth anything, right? Yep, you're making lots of big bucks then, because somebody likes what you're saying, and at the same time, you're agreeing with stuff. Now, here's the problem with validation too much. You forgot about self-love. You forgot about what made you great. And you gave into, like, the hype of everything. And then you lose the message because, you know, you traded what was important and what was crucial to you for something that was crucial to them and their validation and all. And you see, you notice this with a lot of people. Like, I've seen people sit there and freak out about their age, saying that they're too old to do certain things. Oh, no, Jay, I'm too old for TikTok, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, is it really like that, though? Isn't TikTok nothing more than Vine? Isn't that all really TikTok is? Or Musical.ly at one point and stuff? Like, a long time ago, it just really is a way of short form and vertical filmmaking. And the reason why I didn't even use TikTok for the longest damn time It's not because of my age. It's because I hate vertical filmmaking. It's an aesthetics thing, baby. I'm a filmmaker. You know? Shoot, I like landscape. I like, 16 by 9. You can see everything. That IMAX stuff, yeah, I'm about that life. I want you to see the scenery and the color codes that I made and all those kind of things. Not any of this other BS. But the funny part is that once again, because things have to be a certain way, and it has to be a way that certain people have to be comfortable with, because, everybody's got to be comfortable with what you do. Yeah, you get comfortable with a J360 program. I ain't doing it right. That's what I feel. Shoot. Hell, I'm not making ASMR. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, it's like this. I have a story to tell. I have stories to bring to all of you. I'm not going to go ahead and jump in and check every damn woke box just so, like, the views and the algorithms could be on my side for a change and say, yeah, we're about the creators. Yeah, I feel as though, like, I have a new open world in what I'm doing. But you know what? If I ever do a video like that, make sure you look at my eyes, okay? Because I'm going to tell you this, and I'm sure I better be careful about this because this is going to go on YouTube too. But when I blink my eyes, I'm saying something whole different. If I'm saying run, damn it. Because, I see it all the time. I see, like, people when they started out, they all had something to say. An independent voice, uniqueness, and all those kind of things. Like, it didn't matter if I had the same thing, or you had the same thing, or if, like, I was covering something different, and you covered something different. Like, that was just it. Variety was the spice of life. But then I see more and more people selling out that principle because of the algorithm, and because of viewership, and because of, once again, validation. The hell with that validation nonsense. Alright? Here's what you need to do. What is true to you? What is of value to you? What are you actually about? See, a lot of y'all don't know that. A lot of y'all got those 1.K or 3.K subscribers, and then, like, you have your engagement there, but there ain't nothing really going on in the conversation and stuff. See, I seek out conversations. I seek out, like, real talk and all that kind of stuff. On the other hand, though, as I go ahead and put stuff up on the socials that I have, there's always one ignorant jerk selling me crypto, but once again, I can't get too mad about it, because that's what they're all about. They're all about crypto and stuff. But at the same time, I ain't stupid enough to buy no damn crypto. Because I don't need it. Much like any damn thing, I don't need it. Like when random women come and try to tell me I ain't anything. And I'm like, once again, I don't remember dating you to the point where I pissed you off to get to that logic. You don't know me. You know what I mean? Like, my stuff is sitting there growing and booming, and I'm doing quite a lot of things, and I can go westward anytime I want to, and I can go far away as much as I want to. The way things are growing for me, but you gonna tell me I ain't anything. You gonna go ahead and try to act like I need your validation. No. Here's the funny part about that. You need me, you joker. You need me to invest into you, to give you validation, to make you feel pretty, to make you sleep well at night. All that kind of stuff. That's the thing. That's the power of control right there. Whereas with me, myself, being the force of nature I am, and a guy who just really, really doesn't like people because of what people have become. You got to be on somebody's side. Oh, you got to fit with my values. Oh, you got to do all this kind of stuff. I ain't fitting in with y'all. I'm standing out. I do my own damn thing. Clearly, if I was trying to fit in, I wouldn't be me. And not only that, I wouldn't be working with people like the Jam Fam and the rest of the tribe. And not to mention, my tribe is pretty extensive. My reach is amazing. That's how I know my validation. Because I'm inspiring a lot of people to take charge in their lives and go in to do things. A lot of people asked me the other day, when's the Monster Fest, Jay? You know the Monster Fest. That's coming last week of September. I know y'all are ready about that. And I'm ready to get to work on that too. Because IGN just released a stupid list that said something about top 10 vampire movies. And then I looked at some of these top 10 vampire movies. It doesn't even have Fright Night 1985 on it. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? See, I can't live in a world like that. I will fight against that list. And then, I take a look at Black Media, and Black Media is interesting because, hell, this is J360 Productions. We are Black Media. But the thing about it is this. How come everything in Black Media always got to be about what a black man contributes to a relationship, Or like how women can do all this stuff, assume their power, and try to dominate over black men. And at the same time, where people will always try to go into arguments and have contention all the time. Fight all the time. It's the same damn crap. And then about music, that the music's not even good. I'm sorry. When Beyonce's new album came out, I wasn't impressed. Like almost anything she does. I don't give a damn. But I will give a damn enough to tell you about this. It sucked ass. You know? But that's what's music nowadays, right? That's what's music. It's so terrible. Like I see a lot of people with skills, talents, and all sorts of things, and they cut themselves down because they feel a certain way. And I get it. You feel a certain way. You look at the number. Well, guess what? The number counts are bullshit. They're the way they are because guess what? Somebody over at some of these social media networks that we hold near and dear to ourselves, you know, one day they had a programmer come along and say, you know, some of these people are getting a little too successful. We're going to have to really, really control what the whole thing is. You know, let's make them question themselves, undervalue themselves. And then we're going to go ahead and create this algorithm so we can block some of the most creative, awesome people out there because of the way that they are. They will not conform to our way of being. Because in the end of the day, it's all about friggin' control. So I suggest this. You take control of yourself and you work on you and you be your own validation. I'm my own validation. I look at all this stuff around here and I'm like, you know what? If I ain't good enough for you, then fuck it. I don't care. You know? It's just the same way with me and my mom a long time ago. I stopped going for my mother's validation years ago. She the one playing catch up. I'm busting my ass going to work, doing all the things that I said I was going to do. Same thing with people I care about. If they want to opt out and get away from J-Man so they can be around their cool friends all the time, that's on them. But I was always cool. I was always true to myself. If I told you to go F yourself, or if I told you, hey, this doesn't look right, or you know what, we're not going with that, it's because I have a good reason for it. I'm a complete enigma to some of y'all, because it's like, damn, is J-Man going to be mad at me? Look, the thing about it, it's not about me being mad at you. It's about you doing something completely out of order and being really bad at communication about it that allows me to go to that way. It doesn't have to be all that. You just got to know how to talk to people. It's just like people nowadays mumble mouthing or thinking validation or thinking somebody needs to come to them, all that kind of stuff. That's what causes the problem and the strife. Do better about that. And not every damn thing needs to be on social media. I don't really need to see like, you know, all this. I don't need to see your little bastard on here going to school. I don't care. All right? But at the same time, it's a victory for you, but it's not my victory. You guys got to know like what needs to be on social media and what don't. That's why you have private pages and all that jazz. You know? But the real validation, once again, that's not a value to me, but it's your validation. It's your value. And that's what's so good about it. But these numbers games and all this kind of stuff, yeah, I get it. We all want that comfortable life. And I'll talk about it on the J-Man show when I get a chance. But the thing is that, once again, but just once again, it's like, what is a value to you is different than what is value to me. But if you're a content creator like me, yeah, I know. I look at the numbers. I look at what plateaus and I look at what doesn't. But you can't sit there and let that be the end all be all. Because one day your stuff might climb up above and beyond everything. But you got to ride the course. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, while we're talking about age and all that kind of stuff, have value in your damn age. You know, I'm 35, right? I don't have a problem being 35. I'm going to be 36 by the time October get here. You know? I'm happy about that. A lot of people don't even make it to 20 or 18 or any of that stuff. But you over here, you worried about your age. Same age as me, you worried about your stuff. Oh, 40 coming. Yeah, 40's coming. You just be excited about it. Smile about it if you will. Quit being an a-hole, you know? And that's another damn thing. It's like this. This is made for adults. So we all should be cussing and swearing and blowing off some steam. That's the whole point. Isn't it? That's why I'm able to be me, and you still trying to figure your own ass out, knowing you're going to be 38. So yeah, my validation is for me. Those numbers are going to go up by themselves just because I stayed being me. Why don't you try it sometime? But until then, though, I got to get this whole lineup of things happening. So I will see you all next time. All right? This is J-Man signing off. Peace.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.